This module is a foundation for the whole course. Before we teach recruitment, academic operations, student success, or Agentforce, we need to answer one basic question: what exactly is Education Cloud today? That sounds simple, but it is not. The product naming has evolved, the capability footprint is broad, and different orgs may carry different combinations of current platform features, add-ons, and older architecture history. So in this module, I want you to leave with three things. First, a clean, plain English definition of Education Cloud. Second, a clear picture of the full capability surface. And third, a practical way to inspect a live org without getting lost. This is the naming clarification that keeps the rest of the course clean. As of July 2026, Salesforce Health positions the solution as Agentforce Education, formerly Education Cloud. That tells us the AI story is now front and center, but the deeper education platform is still very much alive underneath it. Education Cloud is the institutional operating platform. It gives schools and universities the learner records, academic structures, support processes, and staff apps they actually run. Agentforce is the intelligence layer added on top of that operational foundation. That distinction matters because beginners often think the new name means the old platform disappeared. It did not. The better mental model is foundation plus intelligence. If the if you remember that one idea, the rest of the course becomes easier to follow. One reason many education cloud trainings feel incomplete is that they stop too early. They show admissions or they show student success and they leave the audience with the wrong impression that education cloud is only one departmental tool. The bigger truth is that education cloud is trying to support the institution across a long relationship arc. It starts with recruitment and admissions, moves into academic delivery and student support, continues into financial clarity, and can extend into mentoring, alumni engagement, and advancement. That is why I want to show the whole map right here. Even if an institution only uses part of the platform today, a serious learner still needs to understand the full surface so later modules feel connected instead of random. This is where implementation maturity starts to become visible. The goal is not to repeat marketing language. The goal is to understand the real footprint in front of you. Some of what we see belongs to the current core education cloud platform. Some of what an institution inherits may come from earlier education architecture decision. Some capabilities only appears when the institution expands into areas such as advanced academic operations, student financials, data 360, or Agentforce. Two institutions can both say they use Education Cloud and still have very different capability footprints. So before we promise a design, a roadmap, or even a demo, we check what the org actually contains. When I enter a new Education Cloud org, I do not begin by building. I begin by reading the org. I want to know which modules are really present, which audiences are really present, and which records already behave like the system record. So I'll now go to a Salesforce org, which has the Education Cloud. This is a demo org. If I see the apps, if I want to see the apps, I can see recruitment and admission app is there. Then academic operation app is there. Then student financial app is there. Let me just click one of those apps. So app means it's a combination of various tabs. So within student financials, We have all these tab, price book, product, account, orders. Now this immediately tells me that it's a broad education footprint rather than a narrow one app demo. After that, I looked into various records that we may have. Take for example, if I search, let me search over here, all. So we have got academic terms like fall semester 2026. If I search for course offering like data structure, I'm on a course offering. If I want to see all the course offering in this particular org, I've got calculus, I've got computer science. And if I want to see a learner profile, for example, I search for Carol. So I've got a learner by name Carol, and I can also look at, suppose I want to see an application record. The, so I've got an application record for Sophia. And if I want to see any payment term, so I've got a payment term also. So this is the habit I want you to copy. First look at the apps, then look at the audiences and portal, then look at the real records, then ask who owns each part of the learner journey. The first orientation pass saves a huge amount of confusion later because it tells you whether you are looking at a serious institutional platform or only a partial footprint.